Hi, how are you? Today we're going to talk about the Torah portion called Emor. Emor means the laws of Kohanims. Kohanims mean the priests. So it gives instructions to the priests. And before reading this Torah portion, I wanted to talk to you about the mnemonics. The mnemonics meaning the finding the verses of this in the Torah and counting the verses, how many verses are included in this parasha. In the Torah book, it is not easy to find chapters because it's not written like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, because each and every chapter is divided by four lines, empty four lines. In this empty four, wherever the empty four lines which are empty, that means the chapter finishes there and the next chapter starts from other place. So that's how the Torah book is written there. So in this mnemonics means it talks about the numbers of the passages included and what is the content on the passage and what are the personalities used in the passage, and it gives a whole meaningful of it. This is what called the mnemonics of the parasha. So here we're talking about Emor, the laws of Kohanims, the laws of the priests. Moses, Aaron is a high priest there, and the Kohanims were his sons. And whatever the Kohanim supposed to do, they are not supposed to be. The law says that they're never supposed to be defiled by themselves. They cannot touch a dead body. They cannot go to a funeral for other people. They shouldn't be doing all those things, except their only family members, like probably father, mother, brother, sister, or wife, you know. So these are children. This type of a relationship can be taken into consideration, but not anyone else that they could be able to attend the funeral, or they shouldn't be touching the dead bodies. They get defiled. So if these people are getting defiled, if they find someone is defiled, in order to give them the the not the punishments like that, correct them something, they have to take them outside. They shouldn't be bringing them into the temple. But in order to give these orders to their subordinates, Aaron's sons should go to Aaron and get the permission and come back, because Aaron was love and peace. Is composed of completely total loving person. If there is anything happen in his members, to his members, he reaches to them personally, talk to them, bring them back to the tabernacle or worshiping place. Totally, the parasha talks about 124 words. How this 124 words comes in, it is very interesting in the Jewish culture that they read the Psalms, book of Psalms, according to their age. For example, if the baby is infant, they read the chapter 1 for the baby for 1 year. So if the baby is 1 year old, they read the chapter 2 for 1 year. According to the age, the Psalms were read. Suppose if a person is 13 years old, the person will read chapter 14 of Psalms for the 1 year. If the person is 15 years, she or he will read 16th Psalm for 1 year. Same way, 35 person, if age is 35, he reads the 36. If age is 45, he reads the 46. It's fantastic to know about this one. It's beautiful to know about this one. How the habits that they develop in that one. According to the age, they read the book of Psalms. Likewise here, 124 verses are there in this parasha, meaning Aaron lived for 123 years. In this 123 years, that's why the parasha is called 124 verses in this book. So now, Aaron was a completely total pack of love and peaceful person. Aaron's children should go to Aaron to get the orders to go and back to the other Kohanims to delegate those orders. What that means? That means any correction or any judgment should come only from the love, the source of love. Where is the source of love? That is the only one thing can come and correct us, can come and judge us. Basically meaning God is the one for us to correct, because God is love. He can only the one person who can judge and who can give the orders to us, authority and power to go and correct us. Folks, has a lot of meaning to this one. Isn't it wonderful? Only one who loves you can only correct you. Natural. If they don't love you, they will never correct you. They will never go. I also told last time in my other, parasha or in other Torah too, because people talk behind you. People talk, so many bad about you. They don't love you, and they don't have anything to tell you anything. They don't have any reason to talk anything like that. Bible says that the only person can do this one. If a person loves you, he has all the authority and power to come and correct you and put you in the right track. And that belongs to God. Unbelievable. Aaron was the same way, high priest. He was doing the same thing. Aaron's children would go. Now, Aaron's children were died. Moses calls the two people that he calls to go and take the bodies of the Aaron's children. They are the two kids Moses called. They were Mishael or El Safim. These two kids were the children of Uzziel. If you read Leviticus chapter 10 verses 4 from her, you know who is Uzziel. Uzziel was the uncle of these Aaron's children. How? Because he was the brother of Moses' father. Do you know who is Moses' father? What is his name? His name is Amram. So Moses' father was Amram. So Amram's brother was Uzziel, and his children were these Mishaim and El-Safim. Moses tells them to go and clear these two bodies of Aaron's children. Why Uzziel's children? Because the whole family, the Uzziel, was same equal to Aaron, because he was so loving, was so passionate person. He was so peaceful person in dealing with all the other people. So Moses told these two, Mishael and El-Zafim, to go and clear the two bodies of Aaron's children, because they are the family members. They can go and touch. They might not become defiled. So what I'm saying is here, when you read this Emor is the laws of Kohanims, and Kohanims should not be getting defiled. And if they defile, they have to follow certain procedures. In order to communicate that authority and power, first they have to inform Aaron. Aaron should give what type of delegation should be done, and then these Kohanims will go and tell to whoever defiled, and then act according to that one. The same way, folks, if we are here, our loving God is always watching us. He's always correcting us. He's the one who has a full authority for us to be corrected. He has a full authority, to us to be, put in the right track, the right path. So we cannot judge, we cannot say something, or we cannot go and delegate somebody or condemn somebody, because the Bible says very clearly, the one who loves you, it has to come from them all the judgment and any condemnation or anything. Only it has to come from the person one who loves you. God is love, So this parasha, this Emor, has been read for 7 weeks, folks. This Emor parasha has been read from the Passover to, basically right now we are reading the Emor, from Passover to the Shavuot. 7 weeks. 7 weeks, 49th day. What comes after 49 is 50. What is 50? 50 is a Pentecostal day. That's called Shavuot. Remember, the first Pentecostal experience was given only to the Jewish people, no one else. They were the first Pentecostal people to experience the Pentecostal. And this Pentecost means 50. It's not Pentecost when the Spirit came down. Pentecost means it's 50th day. That's where the day. So This parasha or this Torah has been read all these days from 7 weeks, and which prepares any person to become more love and more passion, and it makes the people from blemish to pleasure, from a person from death to life. It makes you, it converts you, transforms you to become a person like Aaron, like Uzziel, like Moses, loving like God Himself, loving, compassion, and passion packed person. Emor, meaning laws of Kohanim. Folks, stay tuned. I'll come back with much more information about the Emor, the parasha. Until then, Shabbat Shalom. Have a great, peaceful week. Bye.